So, have you heard about Facebook's latest algorithm changes? Do you care? Well, you should if you want to use Facebook for your marketing in order to get more business success. So, assuming that you do care, today I'm going to share 5 of the things that you need to start doing now in order to offset these latest algorithm changes. Hi, I'm Susan Friesen, web specialist, digital and business marketing consultant, and social media advisor at eVision Media, bringing you these e-tips so that you don't have to feel so frustrated and overwhelmed at all of the different changes and things that go on in the online marketing world in order to get your business out there. So my goal is to share what I know to help you. So come on this journey with me. By now, you have heard all about Mark Zuckerberg's changes to the Facebook algorithms that are going to directly affect your business page, where what he is saying is that he wants to favor more about your personal profile and posts that you would be posting to your family and friends, things like that. And as these changes kick in, no doubt you're going to start to see a decline in some of the posts that you post on your Facebook page. But fear not, this is not the time to be abandoning Facebook and saying forget about it. The thing is, no one truly knows what these changes are going to mean. A lot of marketers out there are pontificating on, okay, this is what they think is going to happen, but at the end of the day, we don't really know until things start to roll out and settle down. More than likely, we're going to see some radical changes on our posts. There's going to be some spikes happening, and then there's going to be some sudden downfalls. And all this is going to happen as these algorithms start to roll out and as Facebook tests and tweaks and does some minor adjustments as they go through the process. So our role here is to, first of all, not panic. Second of all, to remember why Mark is doing this in the first place. So the essence to this change is Mark and the Facebook crew want to see more engagement on your page posts. The more engagement it gets, the more it's going to say, okay, people are liking what we're seeing here, so they are going to deem that more of your posts get shown to your Facebook followers. It's pretty logical, right? And keep in mind that Mark did not create Facebook so that we could market our business on it. That is first and foremost. So before we get upset and angry about all of these changes that constantly happen, we need to remember that we're borrowing time on his platform. So the best thing that we can do is test and tweak our own ways of how we are getting engaged on Facebook and go with the flow instead of getting upset and angry over these changes. At the end of the day, Mark built Facebook to build community, and so that's what we want to do. As business owners, we want to develop and create a community on our Facebook page. And the good news is that this really isn't anything different than what I have been teaching all of this time on these e-tips and in our articles. It's all about getting engagement and developing the know, like, and trust factor with our followers. We want to focus on building relationships, a relationship marketing strategy or a pull marketing strategy in order to build our business, as opposed to pushing ourselves onto people. That is how we do marketing nowadays, folks, and that is how we have to embrace the kind of changes that Mark has put on us. So let's review the top 5 things that you can be doing right now that will help you with your social media marketing, especially on Facebook, and still continue to build your business the way you want to. So the first thing is that you need to know who your ideal target market is. Now, I have said this 1,000 times, and I'm probably going to say it another 1,000 times more, is that we really need to know who it is that we are talking to. Like, I need to know who you are. Who are you? In order for me to present you with the kind of information that you are looking for. And so I need to do my research and my homework just like you have to, and figure out down to, you know, the age and the demographics and where people live, all of that kind of stuff. I mean, there's a whole nother topic about figuring out who your ideal target market is. But that is the priority with any kind of marketing that you're doing. You need to know who your target market is. So that's the first strategy that you have to do before you do anything else. Now, assuming that you've already done that, because I've been telling you how to do that all along, is that let's go right into number 2, which is providing quality posts for your followers. We don't want to be just throwing something out there in hopes that it'll stick like spaghetti on a wall. That strategy of just throwing stuff out there just for the sake of saying that you've posted something is just not going to work anymore. Your posts have to be of quality. So what does that mean by offering quality posts? Well, the very first thing that you want to be thinking about is providing something of value to your target market. You have to make your posts about them and not about you. This is not the time to be promoting yourself and talking all about you and saying, I did this and I did that and I'm so great. You need to be there talking and providing something of value that your ideal target market is wanting to hear from you. So there's 3 things that you can be thinking about every time you go to post something. First of all, you're going to ask yourself, is this for the right target market? Is this for the people I want to attract into my business? And is this something of quality? Is it something that I would appreciate seeing in my news feed from other pages that I follow? And then the other things that you want to look at is you want to ask yourself, is your post entertaining? Is it inspirational? Is it something that you're going to get a response from? And is it educational? Any one of those 3 things are going to be a hit for you. So for me, what I'm doing right now is hopefully educating you, right? So I'm offering something of value in hopes that this is going to help you with your social media efforts. And so you want to be thinking about those 3 things every time you go to post. Think quality. The second thing that you really want to be thinking about is engagement. The whole purpose of these Facebook changes is because of the lack of engagement that is happening on Facebook page posts. So Mark and his crew and their algorithms are going to be looking for engagement. So that means, is there a discussion happening on these posts? Is there likes? Are people sharing? Those 3 things have to be a part of the equation in order for you to win in the algorithm race and have more of your posts being shown to your followers. So always think in terms of, as you're posting this post, how can you elicit engagement? And you know what? This is such a big topic that in a couple of weeks, I'm going to be talking more about how to elicit engagement in your Facebook posts. So stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, just think about that. Think about what you can create in order to get more engagement on your posts. Now, one big thing that I'll mention and I'll talk more about later is the Facebook Live feature and doing that from your page. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've certainly noticed that with these e-tips as an example, they're called native videos and I upload them into Facebook already recorded, not as a live video. And I used to get great reach on these. There was a lot of views, a great reach on my videos, but sure enough, I've noticed that that reach has lessened since these algorithm changes have kicked in. So that means that Facebook is giving less weight to your native videos, and it's now going to focus on Facebook Live videos, the live streaming. And so that is something that we're all going to need to focus more on. I do some Facebook Live videos every Friday, usually Friday mornings at 10 a.m. Pacific time, so come and join me. I'm getting on that Facebook Live bandwagon. It's another big topic and something that I'm actually addressing in my monthly social media and digital marketing group that we've got going, and I'll have more information about that down in the comments. The fourth thing that you want to be aware of and start focusing more on is authenticity. Being authentic as opposed to learning marketing lingo and coming up with some fancy language that isn't you, that isn't something that you normally say in a general conversation. which is actually good news because you don't have to learn all of that stuff anymore. Facebook wants you to be authentic. Be yourself. Don't try to be somebody else. Don't try to be a guru that you admire. Be yourself. Authenticity is the name of the game in social media right now, not just Facebook, but everywhere. And that is what people relate to. People relate to people much more than they relate to a brand. So the more authentic you are, the better you are in your success as marketing your business. And you've heard me say it before that we want to gain the know, like, and trust factor when we are marketing our business. So being authentic is the best way to do that. It allows people to get to know you more. It enables people to actually like you more. And of course, at the end of the day, it helps people trust you in that you know what you're talking about and that they can relate to what you're saying. And so therefore, you are speaking their language and they are trusting that you are giving them information and guidance and inspiration that will help them in whatever industry you're in. So stop worrying about trying to beat the algorithms and following what the Facebook marketers are trying to tell you to do, and instead just be yourself. Have the mindset of being there for others, being of value to somebody else. Have that vision in your mind that everybody that you're talking to has a post-it note on their forehead that says, make me feel special. Tell me something that I can learn from you. Always be of service as opposed to you always thinking that people should be just giving you, buying from you. Stop trying to sell and start drawing people into your inner circle by being a part of your life and sharing your knowledge and expertise with them. And focus on developing relationships. At the end of the day, you want to be developing relationships with these people, and that will end up leading to a conversation about your business where there might be some mutual understandings going on and how you can help them and how you can also learn from them too. So it's always a two-way street. So don't always think in terms of what am I going to get out of this? What's in it for me? Always be thinking in, how can I help somebody else? How can I be of service to them? And I've already said that, but it's so important that in today's marketing landscape. Now, of course, the final thing, the fifth thing that you can be doing is the good old Facebook ads. And we said this probably a year and a half, 2 years ago, the last time Facebook made a big algorithm change where all of the marketers were saying, hey, Facebook is now a pay-to-play platform. And it still is. That never went away. If you want to get big reach, a lot of likes, get a lot of people looking at your posts, you're going to have to pay in order to make that happen. And, until you've made a guru status where you've got hundreds of thousands of followers, and then it happens automatically for you. But until then, us little folk need to do some Facebook ads in order to generate that extra traffic and again, play the Facebook algorithm game. You know, we have to remember that Facebook is not here as a free service for us to help build our business. And we have to remember that none of that social media stuff, even though it is a free service for us to use, it wasn't created for us business people to market our business on. So we have to be mindful of that and respect that and not have a problem with spending some money on advertisements that, yes, goes to that platform in order for them to be able to continue to provide us with that platform for free. So nothing in life is free. And if we're trying to run our business always using free things, then we're not going to really succeed that way, are we? So I would love to hear your thoughts about that. Do you feel that Facebook changes, all these algorithm changes, have adversely affected your opinion on using social media to help build your business? Or are you willing to go with the flow and adjust your methods and build up the engagement of your posts in order to offset these changes? And do you embrace the fact that you are using a free service, and so therefore you should be prepared to pay a little bit of money in order to boost the engagement rate, boost the visibility rate, and therefore boost your business. So leave a comment below. I'd love to hear about that. Let's get a discussion going. Just like you, I also want to have engagement happening on my post. So I invite you to leave a comment below, ask a question. I'd be more than happy to answer your questions about Facebook. This month we're going to be focusing on Facebook. I got a lot more to say on this topic, so please do sign up for our weekly newsletter. Not only do I do these video e-tips, but I also have a weekly newsletter that's going to help you build your business in the social media and digital marketing landscape. And also hit subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button and you'll get immediately notified every Wednesday morning when I upload the next video e-tip. So that's it for today. Tell me about your Facebook challenges and questions, and I will talk to you next time. Bye for now.